No. What happens is there's a scene. What they have is these what they call ghost stunt cars, which is like the car, the driver, the actual driver of the car is on the roof.
Oh, so when you're doing the crazy
driving... when you're doing the crazy stuff, I mean, we're going 100, 120 kilometers an hour, flying around and all this. So I had, what do you call it, handcuffs on, and I was supposed to come up behind him and try to choke him with the handcuffs. But the driver's on the roof, and we're flying all around.
Wow.
So I reached up to put the handcuffs, and he whipped back at the same time.
Ooh.
Banged me in the eye.
Whoa, proper black eye.
Huge.
And so do you carry on through that? You try and carry on the shot, or do you have to stop?
Oh, no, I fainted and, you know, cried like a girl.
I think we have that sequence.
Do you really?
Well, it's a super exciting movie. I mean, if you like those kind of fast-paced action movies, kind of The Bourne Identity, that kind of thing, this has got all those ingredients.
Very good movie.
And a great story as well. I think this is the sequence where you arrive, but now you know, when you see this, there's a little man on top driving. Okay? But don't let that spoil it for you. Here you go.
It.
There's the action right there.
Yes, and as you can tell, it was an extremely little man on the top. You can't even see him.
But you've got to have a lot of trust in him as well as what you're doing. I
the
mean,
driver,
yeah,
the man on the top.
Yeah,
yeah. Because sometimes we were on like 2 wheels.
Wow.
Yeah, crazy.
I didn't realise it was as dangerous as that. I thought maybe it was in a studio with green screens or that. I mean, it didn't feel that way.
No,
but
real thing.
Well, that's it's called Safe House. It's out 24th of February, and it's a good CIA kind of plot and a story going on as well. And you are essentially, it's a bit more complicated than that, but you're sort of the bad guy.
I am a sociopath. I am a manipulating, murdering, cheating, traitor, just like myself, pretty much.
But there's kind of a reason for that, and he's not out and out just nuts.
No, he's a sick man. He's
okay,
a sick man. Yes, he is.
I kind of liked him. Maybe that shows me in a bad light. We've seen a clip of the movie there. I want to talk to you about some of the other films, obviously, and a little bit about your family life, because I want to ask you about a dinner party you had recently, in which, if I'm right, in what I read, you had along as guest Nelson Mandela was there?
Oh, this was a while back. He came to my house,
okay. And Sylvester Stallone?
Yeah, he wasn't invited. He was funny.
Okay, well,
no.
It sounds like the best episode of Come Dine With Me ever. I'm going to ask you about that after the break. Don't go away. I'll be back with Denzel Washington after these. Welcome back. I'm here with the fabulous Mr. Denzel Washington still. I mentioned just before we get... I want to talk about Ryan Reynolds a bit, but this dinner party sounds incredible. So you thought it was in honour of Nelson Mandela, or he was coming over as a friend?
Mr. Mandela, years ago when we met, he said, you know, that when he comes to the States, he would come to our house, and he wanted my wife to cook dinner for him.
And this was because he admired your work, he'd seen some of your films?
I think he liked my wife as well. So, no, we had, you know, amazing guests, Oprah Winfrey, this one, that, you know, I mean, a lot of important people. And the neighborhood I live in is like a gated community. Sylvester Stallone just happens to live in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
So they had security and helicopters flying around, people talking in their ears and stuff. And a guy came in and said, you know, sir, Mr. Stallone keeps walking back and forth in front of the house, like trying to hop over the fence, looking like, you know, trying to...
Hey, what's going on here?
Joe Nelson!
So you, being a generous guy, you said, come on in.
I said, nah, make him wait. No, I let him come in the corner.
But are you interested in politics yourself? Because you engage very much with life, and I know you're obviously a smart man, and you're obviously a caring man, and you're friends with President Obama, I believe?
Yes. Well, not friends, but I mean, you know.
Well, how close to being friends? What is the relationship?
Well, you know, he wanted to come over. I said, no.
Busy.
Oh, I'm in trouble now.
Yeah.
My passport will be worthless now.
Well, it's okay. This is a better country.
It's a better country.
Would you be interested? Has anyone ever asked you, if they asked you to get involved in politics? Have you put your name down in that kind of...
You know, I vote, you know, I pay taxes, but no, I'm too smart to get in politics.
Just because of the backbiting and the...
I wouldn't. It doesn't pay enough, first of all.
OK, let's go back to Safe House.
Yes.
This is the movie, and you're co-starring with Ryan Reynolds.
Yes.
Very talented young actor. And he has been fulsome in his praise of you. Have you read the things he said about you?
No.
He said working with Denzel was a sort of a lifetime dream, and he said you're just about the best actor going. And the problem that brought for him working with you was that sometimes when he was in a scene, he would forget to act, and he would sit there and be watching you acting.
Oh, is that what it was?
He would...
I just thought he was terrible. No, I'm kidding. No, he's a great young actor and very talented, and, you know...
But there must be... Are you aware of that now, that because you've got that body of work and you've had that much respect, the young actors, when they come in, they must, you know, they must be nervous.
I've been in those shoes. I remember I did a movie years ago called Crimson Tide, and I was working with Gene Hackman, and it was the same kind of thing. We're doing a scene, and after a while, I was just like, you know...
Yeah.
Just watching him. And
Gene Hackman.
Yeah, Gene Hackman.
And so do you go out your way to put the guys at ease? Have you got little things you do, or do you enjoy watching them suffer a bit?
No, well, in this role, again, like I said, I was playing a sociopath, so I was just very, very concentrated, and I wouldn't even speak to him. You know, just anything I could do to manipulate him, to intimidate him.
Keep him off balance?
Keep him off balance. Yeah, I wasn't there to teach him. I was there to kill him.
Let me ask you, once again, when you meet the big stars, often their names are bandied around with other projects, and you might not even know about them, but there's been talk about maybe making a film about Aretha Franklin's life, and she said that she would, if it were to happen, she would like you to play her father.
Her father?
Yeah, apparently. Well, I hate to break it to you that way, but that's the sort of part you're going to be...
Her father? Is that true?
You're 57, dude. Well,
you're not going to... I mean, you mean when she's like 9 or something?
No, now.
Now?
Yeah, no.
Her father now. Oh, Aretha. R-E-S-P-E-C-T, Aretha.
So you haven't been approached? This isn't happening?
You know what? Actually, I was doing a play on Broadway in 2010, and she came to the show, and she did mention that they were going to make a movie about her life, and somehow out of that, she said that I agreed to be in it. But
you're not going to... You can't say no to Aretha if Aretha comes to see you backstage. You can? You do?
Not to play a father. I'm too young.
What? You're 57, dude. Stop dreaming.
Wow. How old is Aretha?
No, not now. Not her mum now, but when she was a little girl, I guess.
Yeah,
I'm imagining it's a big part of her life. I imagine her dad was important to her. And
I guess.
So you would not?
Well,
this isn't legally binding. You can say...
I can say... You can't say no to Aretha.
They're not going to hold this clip up in court when you don't turn up for the first day's work.
Yeah.
But how do you go about choosing parts then? Because I guess you must get offered a lot.
Well, you're always looking to do something different. In fact, I just finished shooting a movie where I play an alcoholic, cocaine-addicted airplane pilot.
Whoa.
Yeah. And in fact, no, seriously. And
not based on a real guy.
No, but Bob Zemeckis, who this will be his first live-action picture he's directed since Castaway. He did great movies like Forrest Gump and Castaway.
And then he's been doing the kind of animated stuff.
Polar Express and all that. And a really interesting story. Really, I think it's going to be a great movie.
Once again, I can see you going for a meaty role there, a part you can get your teeth into. Here's a guy...
drunk, you know.
Yeah, a drunk and a drug addict. And do you do a lot of preparation for that kind of part? Do you really get...
I've been practicing tonight.
No. I can't imagine you being a big drinker. Are you a big drinker?
No, not at all.
What's your drink of choice?
I'm a wine man.
A fine wine?
A nice wine, yeah. A lovely wine. Now, I heard they have a great sparkling wine in Great Britain now. They make I forgot what they call it.
Lambrusco?